welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is a collective reading for Cancer. This is a self-reflection reading. Now, if you've not seen one of my self-reflection readings before, the idea behind them is every now and then we've all got a bit of inner healing work to do, and sometimes we don't know where it is that we need to look. So this is a bit of a helpful nudge from Spirit on where it feels that we should be doing some inner healing. So this should involve your past, present and your future, because it's generally things that you need to reflect on, or lessons that need to be learnt, things that you need to release and embrace, etc. If you don't find any messages in this for yourself, then please check your other placements and you hopefully should find a message in one of those for you. Now, this is a timeless reading, so whenever this becomes available in your feed is likely to be when it's for you, but the date of the recording is the 9th of August. If you do like your video today, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anybody that needs to hear it. And if you want to hear more from me, then if you press that subscribe and press the notification bell, it will let you know whenever I pop new content online. Let's get into it. So as always, it is collective, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Keep wanting to chuck out 2 cards at once. Spirit, can we get some more cards, please? Right, okay. So your overall energy, we've got this 4 of Pentacles. So that's telling me that you're grasping on firmly to something that you find very secure for you. It could be finance, it could be relationships, it could just be emotions. It's something you find very comforting, very secure, and you're grabbing onto it and keeping hold of it really tight. Now, how you're talking to yourself, you've got this tower. You're trying to prevent something coming down. You're trying to prevent things from unfolding around you. It feels very much like you're trying to tell yourself that, you know, it's not going to fall, it's not going to end, and you're trying to prevent things from coming to a conclusion. It could very well be that what you're holding on to is some sort of belief system that you find very comforting. You've probably had it a very long time and you find it stable and secure, but that belief looks like it's trying to come down, and it looks like it's trying to transmute into something new. When that tower does eventually fall down and you do release whatever it is you're holding on to, you'll be able to rebuild whatever that belief is from the ground up better and stronger, and it will be something that's a bit more reliable than what you're actually thinking of at the moment. So let's check out what this tower is for you. Can we get some clarification on this tower, please, Spirit? Can we get 2 more cards? Okay, so we've got an Empress in reverse. So whatever this tower is, you're feeling really overwhelmed from it. You're feeling disconnected. You're feeling like you've lost something. You're feeling a lack of abundance. You are very much disconnected from nature. You just, yeah, you're overwhelmed. You're not feeling great at the moment about something. It's like you've lost all connection to it. Now we have a King of Swords, so you know very well what it is. You've got the clarity and the truth behind it. You're even potentially communicating very well about what it is that is coming, you know, that you're disconnected from. So you're very aware of what it is. And we've got a Star as well. So you know that when this comes down, you're going to have a lot of healing coming your way. It's potentially something that you're hoping for it to come down as well, because that Star is hopes and dreams. So yeah, whatever this is, it looks as though the the fact that whatever this belief is that's coming down is more overwhelming than anything. But it looks to me like you're expecting it to come down, and you're hoping that you're going to have a much better outcome when it has come down, which is lovely, to be fair. It's not very often that I see many things about, something pretty positive in how somebody's talking to themselves. It's usually that they're hiding things from themselves or they're lying to themselves. This is pretty optimistic, to be fair. It does look like, it does look like you are quite overwhelmed with it, but you are trying to reassure yourself that it is for the best, which is lovely. Now, what are you hiding from yourself out of fear or shame? You've got a 9 of Wands and you've got a 10 of Pentacles, but that's in the reverse. So you're potentially fearing. So the 9 of Wands is telling me that you've got your guard up. So you could be hiding the fact that you are very guarded about your heart. You might be very guarded about other things. You could be feeling quite wounded over something, and I believe that is something to do with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So you may have lost some money, you may have lost a home, a family. That's very much instability in the home, financial loss, a breakdown of a family, a loss of a legacy. So potentially, inheritance gone up the smoke, maybe a big loss of money. Which I could understand that could be something that you'd be hiding out of shame or fear. Let's get some clarification on what that 9 of Wands and that 10 of Pentacles is. Okay, so we've got a 3 of Swords. So it's something that caused you a massive amount of heartbreak, but you are healing from it. We've got a 7 of Swords in the reverse as well. So very much you want to put your cards down on the table. You want to not necessarily own up to things. It could be that you want somebody else to come clean. You want truths to be spoken, which is where this King of Swords is coming in as well. You very much want things to be laid out in the open. You want everything to be out in the clear. We've got a 2 of Cups in the reverse, which again is suggesting some sort of unhappy union, some disharmony in a relationship, potentially just a falling out of a relationship, and an ending as well. Could be any of those. It might not even be a relationship. It could just be a friendship, or even something to do with somebody that you may have loved in your family. But very much it's caused a lot of heartache. Potentially there was some betrayal, maybe a bit of lying, a bit of deceit that went in there, and that's what's caused you to have your guard up quite high. And it's potentially caused you, a loss of a family, or like I say, loss of finances. And that's why you're wanting the clarity. You want things to come. You want the clean, you want everything to be laid out on the table. You want to see the clarity of the situation, but you're potentially a bit scared of finding out the reality behind it all. Even though you know it's for the best, you are very much worried about what you will find out if it all comes forward. Now, what you can do to help with this situation, what's available for you to help heal, we've got a Devil in the reverse, which is suggesting that you need to come out of some sort of negative, toxic behaviours, potentially bondage. If you felt like you were stuck in something and it was, quite heavy energy and you couldn't really get free, that's suggesting that you need to free yourself up. If you were potentially addicted to something in the past, that again, it's freeing up, coming out of that addiction, depending on, it could be anything. It could be, drugs, alcohol, sex, gambling, eating, working, it could be anything like that. That's telling me that you need to heal from it. You need to start coming out of those behaviours and heal from it. It could also be anything like obsessing, wanting to control things, overthinking, over any sort of negative behavior as well. This is something where it's telling me that you need to heal. You've got a Seven of Pentacles as well in the upright, which is telling me that you have started putting in the work for something and you just need to wait for it to start paying off now. So whatever this healing is, you may have already started it, and it's just now playing that long game of waiting for it to pay off. You may have even started whatever this healing is a long time ago, and it's all starting to come to fruition for you now. Let's get some clarity on this Devil and Seven of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Can we get two more, please, Spirit? Okay, so we've got a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So this could potentially be what you may need to release with that devil energy. So the Queen of Pentacles is somebody that is not abundant. They are not in harmony with themselves. They don't help other people. They are also very much not interested in any sort of domestic affairs at all. They're very selfish. So if that is an energy that you are embodying, that's something that you need to release with that devil, okay? If it's something where it's somebody else, you may need to release that energy out of your system, away from you. We've got a Seven of Wands, so that's telling me you need to be standing up for yourself as well, which could potentially be, again, with this devil energy of you breaking free from addictions, breaking free from bondage. It could be that that Seven of Wands is telling you actually you need to be breaking free from that. You need to be standing up for yourself and making sure that you're just standing up for yourself, having some self-confidence. We've got a Five of Cups in the reverse. So it's telling me if you were feeling like you'd lost something, if you were feeling a bit of a grief or sorrow, that it's time to move forward from that. You're aware that it's not as bad as it seems, and you can move forward from it. You just need to have that self-confidence and stand up for yourself. And I believe that's very much to do with this Seven of Pentacles, that you may have started standing up for yourself and you may have started moving forward without realizing it. And that's what this Seven of Pentacles is there doing. It is very much showing you that actually you've already started that journey, and now things are going to start coming to fruition for you when you've released this energy. Now, something that you do need to release. So we have the Lover's card. So potentially some sort of union is something you may need to release, or the idea of a union. It could even be a choice. You may need to release the concept of having a lot of choices over who it is that you may be choosing as a partner, or if somebody's chose somebody else over you. Again, it's releasing that. We've got a Page of Cups in the reverse, so that is somebody not having full control over their emotions, somebody that is very emotionally naive, but can also be a little bit emotionally manipulative as well. They can also be very cold. So potentially part of this choice with the Lovers is somebody that was very cold, okay? Somebody that could have been doing a little bit of manipulating, somebody with very immature energy as well with that Page. So this could very well be that you need to release that kind of energy from yourself. It could be that you need to release somebody with that energy. We have a Page of Wands, which is again very innocent energy. I say innocent, naive. It's like the start of a relationship energy where things are all very new. It can be somebody who is younger. It could just be somebody who's not got very mature. Not got very mature emotions. Page of Wands is somebody that's passionate, goes for what they want, they're creative, they are very much a loyal friend. We've got a Three of Cups, so this is suggesting to me that something to do with friendship. Potentially there could have been a heartbreak over a third party situation in the past. You have got a Two of Cups, you've got a Three of Swords, you've got a Three of Cups. You know, you could potentially have something like that. I'm not going to say that it is, because it very well might not be. That Three of Cups can also be socialising and celebrating. It can also be overindulgence as well. So potentially that's other things that you may need to release. So you could be an absolute party animal, you know, and it might be that you need to release that. Now we also have the Seven of Pentacles here. And this time, it's in the upright. So that's also telling you to release waiting around, which is weird because it's telling you to do some waiting. You're waiting for things to come to fruition. And then it's telling you to release waiting. To be honest with you, I think it's telling you to wait for two different things. This here is telling you to wait for things that you're releasing and things that you're standing up for yourself to come to fruition. This here is telling me very much that you need to stop waiting for things to come towards you. I'm very much thinking or feeling like this is you're waiting for someone to come towards you with some sort of offer of love. Maybe you keep going out, socialising, expecting it to happen, or you're waiting for it to happen, and it's very much you need to kind of release that whole waiting around for things to come your way. Now this Nine of Pentacles is telling me that you need to embrace spending a bit of money, being a little bit wild with your time, being adventurous. Yeah, it's a little bit of a mixed bag of messages. I'm only saying that because that Page of Cups is somebody that's not adventurous. I suppose, yeah, it's telling the Page of Cups is an energy of when he's in the upright he's adventurous, when he's in the reverse he's not. So it's telling you to release that. So yeah, that's why you need to embrace being adventurous with that Nine of Pentacles, being a little bit wild. Maybe the people that maybe what you've been doing is just the same thing over and over again. Maybe you're just celebrating with family and friends constantly. You're not doing anything new. And you're just waiting for things to happen. Ooh. So this Nine of Pentacles then, so far it's been clarified by a King of Wands and the Death card. Can you get one more card, please, Spirit? Thank you. So this is telling me that what you need to embrace is somebody that's loyal and passionate. So this could also be you. You very well may need to embody somebody that's loyal, passionate, is a bit of a boss, very much goes for what he wants, very driven, very loyal, very intelligent. Because up here it's telling you to release a page or a page energy. So it could be telling you that you need to be, your energy needs to evolve from being a page to a king. We also have the Death card, which again is a transition. It's transformation. This is why I'm very much feeling that it's to do with transforming your emotions. Because down here, you're feeling disconnected with this Empress. Something needs to change, and it's something to do with the belief system that you've got, that you feel really secure with, and you know it's going to be better when you do. And it's very much that when you've transitioned, you're going to become more mature. Now we do have an Emperor in the reverse, so he's a little bit bossy, but this is suggesting that you may need to embrace that little bit of a bossy behavior. Maybe you need to be a little bit more controlling over the things that you want. Do be careful with that though, because there's being controlling over the things you want for yourself, and then there's controlling other people as well. You can't control other people, you know, and you shouldn't try to control other people. They've got free will, they can do what they want. So potentially this death energy may have something to do with this need for control to transmute. But yeah, very much this Emperor in the reverse is potentially taking a step back as well from being somebody that is always the person everyone goes to. Maybe you're over relied on and you just need to be that little bit unreliable as well. This Nine of Pentacles is somebody that is a little bit unreliable when it's in the reverse. So again, that unreliability of that Emperor, it's just telling you to embrace that just a little bit. But make sure that you do still have your drive and that passion of that King of Wands to help you move forward. But yeah, you don't need to be the person that everyone relies on all the time. As nice as that is, it can be a little bit draining to be the person that everybody goes to. And this could very well be what it is that you need to release. You know, it could very well be that you are somebody that is usually in control of everything. You might be the person that runs everything and plans everything. And it's suggesting that you may need to release that, because this devil energy over here, like I say, that in the reverse could be you releasing some sort of obsessive energy. So maybe it's an obsessive need for control. I did say that earlier as well. But yeah, it is very much embracing a lack of control, but running it with that boss. That King of Wands is somebody that can take initiative, and he's quite flexible as well. So I'm pretty sure that's why you've got that Emperor coming up in the reverse. Like I say, that Death card is something that needs to come to an end, so you can transmute the energy into something significantly better. But you're aware of that. You're already telling yourself that something needs to come to an end so that you can make it better and get that wish fulfillment. It's just letting it happen. Right, so let's get you some Moonology cards, and then we'll do Angel of Light and then Witch's Kitchen Oracles. So let's get some Moonology. Can we get some Moonology cards, please? Okay, so we've got Have Faith in Your Dreams, Waxing Crescent Moon. Your Commitment is Being Tested, First Quarter Moon. A Time for Healing, Balsamic Moon. And Emotions Are Running High, Super Moon. No idea when any of those moons are. Right, let's get you a Angel of Light card. I'm just going to take a quick drink before I read this, because in my last reading I got halfway through and started spluttering and I couldn't work out why. So I don't want that to happen again. Okay, so communication. The angels remind you that being spiritual is about being genuine and honest. When you speak from your heart, others feel the resonance of truth and trust you. Talk positively. Focus on the good in life and you will feel happier and healthier. Communication is a two-way process. Listen with interest and respond openly. This will improve all relationships. Communicate constantly with Source using prayer, which is asking, and meditating, which is listening. Always keep channels of communication open. Be a bridge to others' hearts and minds. Ask your angel to step into your aura and communicate in a higher way through you. Your affirmation: I communicate clearly and honestly. Let's get you a Witch's Kitchen Oracle. Turmeric, diversity. So let's get you the message behind that. There's turmeric. Okay, so I'm here to make a difference in your pantry. For a little diversity is needed to shake things up. Old routines have become stale and your magic a little worn. It's time to add variation to the mundane and take a leaf out of my book. My powers go beyond the ordinary, for my strong anti-inflammatory properties are used to treat a variety of ailments.
From increasing antioxidant capacities to help fighting free radical damage, I help boost the immune system, protect the heart, and have even been known to lift your mood. I add an element of deliciousness to food when you stir my yellow powder, particularly in curry, but also contribute to healthy digestion. My magical power can be utilised to remove black magic, and curses will lift when you use my black powder, which is not for consumption. Opportunities for change arise as I remind you that variety really is the spice of life. So add turmeric into your curries and maybe have some turmeric tea. I hear that's quite nice. Right. I hope you enjoyed your reading today, Cancer. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It'll help pass the message on to anybody else that needs to hear it. Good luck with your self-reflection, and thank you for joining me today.